Hello everyone and welcome back. This is Julie and today we are going to continue with the card with scrap series, and today we're going to make a sunburst card. I have these papers with me and I'm going to use this to create a fun background. For the base card we'll need a piece of cardstock measuring 12 by 6. Score it at 6 so we get a card which is 6 by 6 square. Okay, so that's the base card. Just keep it aside. We need a piece of base rough scrap paper. I have taken a base card again. This is 5.5 by 5.5. You can take any color. This will be covered up, so it doesn't matter if it is white or any other color. So whatever you have in your scraps, the plan is to use up your scraps. So you just pick out any paper that you have, cut it into 5.5 by 5.5, and that will be the card on which we'll build up the sunburst. Now I'll just cut these papers. This is a paper which is okay, I would normally cut the paper by 2 by maybe a length of 5 inches is good for this. So this is already 2, so I'll just cut it diagonally. So that's the 2 pieces that we have. I'll just keep it aside. I'll also take another piece of paper. This is more than 2. I'll just cut it into 2. And then we'll cut this diagonally as well. Just place it. So those are the diagonal pieces. So I'll just cut the rest and come back. So these are the pieces that I have cut. So these are all the pieces that I've cut. I'll just remove all the other scraps. Okay. So now what we need to do is we'll just pick up the base card that we had, the piece of white or any other color measuring 5.5 by 5.5. We'll cover the whole area with tape. You can use glue, you can use liquid glue, you can use any other adhesive that you are comfortable with. A double-sided tape across the whole side, stick-it adhesive if you have so, or I find this to be good enough. So now I've covered the entire surface with adhesive, and we'll just begin building up the card. So I'll just take the first piece and lay it in such a way that it covers the the top of the card here and comes all the way to the center. Okay, to the one, because I'm trying to build the sunburst in this way. So once we finish, you'll have a better idea. So I'll just pick up the next color, just match it up properly and just build it. I'm just trying to keep the same pattern on both sides, but there is no hard and fast rule. You can go the way that you like it. So I'm just trying to alternate between the dark and the lights. So here I will just match this up. and again on this side. Put the white, a lighter shade. Don't worry about all the pieces that are hanging over the top. We will be cutting this to size. This is a very good way to use up your scraps. I've left the corner empty because I'll be covering it up with a die cut piece to put in my sentiment. So that is what we have, and now I just plan to put this circle die here in such a way that it covers up the rest of the card base. Okay, and we'll also trim it to size, but I'll just put adhesive here. So I'll just ensure that it covers up most of the corners here. Okay, so we have stuck this, and this is what the back of the card will look like. We will cut across the edges like so. Just bring in my trimmer and just it may be a bit difficult because it is cutting across multiple sheets at once, but if you do it a couple of times it should pass through. So we have cut this, and this is what the card looks like. Okay, and here we will just put in a greeting or a sentiment. I have these few stickers from Deals, and I'll just put this one and put it here, and then stick in my sentiment as the need arises. So I've not decided what the sentiment will be, but depending on the occasion we can always put in the sentiment. So I'll just put in the tape here and put it on the card. So this is the completed card. I had also done another card the same way, but if you see the sunburst goes all across. Okay, and in this case we have just moved it in one direction, so you can do it the way that you feel is good depending on the papers that you have. You could also just finish it off half and cover the other half with a plain cardstock to put your greeting in, or instead of the sunburst coming this way, you can move it going this way and put in your sentiment strip here. So there are a number of possibilities with the sunburst cards, and it's a very good way to use up your scraps. So I hope you liked and enjoyed the video and would be inspired to try out some of these cards. Please do leave in a comment as to what you liked and what you would like to see in the future videos. So please do like and subscribe to my channel, and talk to you soon. Thanks.